Thank you. Lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai la 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 la, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai.
So, my friends, it's with the sound of the High Holy Days, that melody of the new year, that we welcome you all here on this Rosh Hashanah morning. You can see that Rosh Hashanah morning. Look at me. So 10 days ago, Yom Kippur morning, I was thinking Rosh Hashanah morning because our friend Buzz has been with us for the last 10 days. Can everyone say hi, Buzz?
Hi, Buzz.
We're very lucky that Buzz is staying with us all the way through Yom Kippur. But we want to begin our Yom Kippur service this morning by saying how good, how nice, how pleasant it is that we can be together, brothers, sisters, family and friends. Hinei ma tovu manaim, shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is.
הנה מה טוב ומנעים שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים שבת אחים גם יחד. מה טוב ומנעים שבת אחים גם יחד. How good it is, how good it is, how sweet it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how good it is, how sweet it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. מה טוב ומנעים שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים שבת אחים גם יחד. How good it is, how good it is, how sweet it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how good it is, how sweet it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. הנה מה טוב ומנעים שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים שבת אחים גם יחד.
All here today. Are you excited to be here? Yeah. I know. I'm excited. Rabbi Gersh, are you excited?
I could not be any more excited.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I couldn't be any more excited.
And Kansel Alum, are you excited to be here?
I am thrilled. Absolutely thrilled.
And Ido?
I'm so excited.
And Tammy?
I'm excited too.
And Buzz, are you excited? And let's hear one more time. Are you guys excited to be here? Yeah. Well, some special things are happening today. As you can see, like Rosh Hashanah, we're wearing, what color am I wearing?
White.
White. And white says that it's a special time of year. But today, unlike or not like Rosh Hashanah, we're here to do one very, very special thing. And that's to say, I'm sorry. So Yom Kippur is about saying sorry to those people around us, and maybe when we weren't so nice, maybe we would fight. And so we look deeply into ourselves. We ask, what kind of person am I? Am I a good person? Am I a kind person? Do I always do the right thing? Do I always share? Am I always sweet? Do I always give hugs? Could I have done better? Could I have tried harder? And on Yom Kippur, remember what we did to help us learn to do better. And on Yom Kippur, we turn to each other and to God and say, I'm sorry. And I think we got a song about I'm sorry, don't we, guys?
We do have a song about saying sorry. You guys might remember that on Rosh Hashanah, we brought apples near and dipped them into. But on Yom Kippur, we still need our hands, but this time our hands do different things. Buzz, can you jump up so you can show everyone what we do with our hands when we sing our sorry song? The first thing we do is we stop and we think. And we say that we are sorry. And then we spell again. S-O-R-R-Y. 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 I forgot the last line.
A sweet new year we wish you.
A sweet new year we wish you.
Can't believe you forgot that one.
Wow, okay. So, my friends, let's see if we can put it all together. This
time of year we stop and think and say that we are sorry. S-O-R-R-Y. 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 A sweet new year we wish.
Now, as we remind ourselves of the things we do this time of year, and we sing through the song over and over again, each time we'll take out a letter and add in a clap. But what we won't stop doing is thinking and saying that we are sorry.
This time of year we stop and think and say that we are sorry. O-R-R-Y. 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 A sweet new year we wish you. This time of year we stop and think and say that we are sorry. R-R-Y. 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 A sweet new year we wish you. This time of year we stop and think and say that we are sorry. R-Y. 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 A sweet new year we wish you. This time of year we stop and think and say that we are sorry. Why? Why? Why a sweet new year we wish you. This time of year we stop and think and say that we are sorry. A sweet new year we wish.
A sweet new year we wish you. And so before Rabbi Edlinger continues to lead us through our service, I want everyone to do what we just sang about. Stop for a moment. Think for a moment. Now turn to the person next to you and say sorry for something you've done. Buzz, I'm really sorry I made you wear this outfit again. Are you sorry for anything, Buzz? Anything you want to tell your father?
How's that working for you? So now that we've had a chance to say, I'm sorry for things that I didn't do quite right, we also want to say thank you to God for the different things that we do. And I need your help. Can I see your fingers? Let me see your fingers up in the air. And so we're going to point. Thank you, God, for eyes that see, for ears that hear, for lips that speak. Thank you, God, for minds that think. And thank you, God, for, can you find your hearts? Hearts that beat. And we'd say, Baruch atah Adonai rofeh chol basar umafli la'asot. Blessed are you, eternal God, who allows our bodies to do incredible and amazing things. Amen. And we're going to continue to thank God for incredible and amazing things that allow us to get up in the morning, to stretch, to walk, to run, and to see, and to know when it's daytime and to know when it's nighttime.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lasech bina lehavchin ben yom uben layla.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani b'tselem Elohim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani bat chorim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani Yisrael.
Amen. And to these blessings, these small blessings that make life so very special, we want to add one other blessing. And that's the blessing commanding us to busy ourselves in the study of Torah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. May it be sweet as honey for each and every one of us.
Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu לעשות בדברי תורה, לעשות בדברי תורה.
Sweet as honey,
Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on our tongue. Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on our tongue.
And my friends, we want Torah to be sweet as honey on our tongues, not just on this Yom Kippur, but all year round, because it is in Torah that we learn, or from Torah, that we learn some of our most important lessons. And I want to share a little story from Torah. So Buzz, could I ask you to go have a seat on the stairs over there? If you can make it without stepping on any of our little friends. And my friends, I want to tell you a story about someone who's not unlike many of you. His name was Bob. Does anyone know a Bob? So, it's not Bob the Builder, it's a different Bob, but I know that Bob too. And my story is about Bob and something very special that happened to Bob 10 days ago. What was 10 days ago? It was Rosh Hashanah. And on Rosh Hashanah, Bob got given a very special present from his parents to help celebrate the new year. They gave him a very special present which he held in his hand, and he wanted to do nothing more than open up his hand and play with the present he got given on Rosh Hashanah. Who likes to play with presents when they've been given them? Everyone like to play with new presents? But you know, sometimes some presents make a noise. Has anyone ever been given a present that makes a noise? Have sometimes you been told not to play with that present because there's not the time to make that noise? Well, in Bob's hand, can everyone see Bob's hand? In Bob's hand, there was just one of those presents. And so, Bob got told to put that present in his pocket, and whatever he did, to leave the present in his pocket, to not play with it, because it makes a really big noise. And so, in his pocket, he left the present. Not for 1 day, not for 2 days, not for 3, not even for 4 days, not even for a whole week. Bob left the present there for 10 days. Until just like each and every one of you, Bob came with his parents and his grandparents and his special friends to Shul on Yom Kippur. And when he got to Shul on Yom Kippur, he looked around and he could see that everyone was singing and praying in their own special ways. Idor was singing and praying in his special way. Tammy was singing and praying in her special way. Even the cantor was praying and singing in his special way. But Bob looked around and said, he doesn't know Hebrew. He doesn't know the songs. He doesn't have a special way. And so he thought, maybe if I make a special noise, instead of singing the words or singing the songs, maybe I can join in the service. And just as he reached his hand in his pocket, Bob looked up at his mother. She saw what he was about to do, and she took a finger and said, "Not now, Bob." He got very sad. He continued to listen. Idor was continuing to pray in his special way. Tammy was continuing to sing in her special way. Even the cantor was still clapping and singing. But Bob just stood there. Until eventually, Bob said, "I want to participate. I want to say how I feel. I'm so glad to be here. I'm so glad to be part of this family and this community." And so Bob reached into his pocket. He took out his special Rosh Hashanah gift. He put it in his mouth and he turned around and did... With all his heart and with all his spirit, Bob took his gift from the new year and he went... And you know what? Just as Bob made his sound, his special sound, together with the cantor's sound, and together with Tammy's sound, and together with Idor's sound, the rabbi stopped the service and said, "We're done. There's nothing more we can add on this Yom Kippur. Because all we aim for on this special day is to take the feelings of our hearts and to express them as loudly as we can. That is our hope. That is our prayer, and that is our wish for each and every one of you. And so, my friends, Bob couldn't be here this morning, but after our service, I'm going to give you one of Bob's little Rosh Hashanah gifts so that you can go on expressing your joy all day for your mums and dads and grandparents, and everyone will remember Yom Kippur 2019. Let's go back to our seats as we continue with our service. We're going to stand up and turn and face the ark as we continue with our call to prayer, the Baruch Hu. They're going to ask us if we're ready. As we are seated, we take a moment in our service to remember how lucky we are to be part of this community. The sun rose today, it will set this evening, the world goes on, day then night, day then night. Baruch atah Adonai, yotzeh ha'ma'arot. My friends, it's time for us to try and get as quiet as we can. Buzz, you're an expert at this. You could spend whole days not talking to me. So why don't you stand up and let's show everyone how we do this prayer. First, we get as quiet as we can by going. Now remember, we're not shushing the person next to us. We're not shushing the person who brought us to shul. This is for ourselves. And so to ourselves we say, let's try that one more time. To ourselves we say, and then in that quiet we take a moment to think. Should we think again together? And let's see if we can put those two things together. First we get quiet and then we think. And then in that quiet thought, we realize how lucky we are to be part of this family, part of this community, part of this tradition. And so we say, ah. What do we say? Ah. 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 Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael
Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai
And as we move forward in our service, we arrive at the words of the Michamocha. We introduced a new melody to the Michamocha on Rosh Hashanah. It's kind of our theme for this year. It's not just our song of freedom, but the message that we shouldn't worry. We can be happy. There's a big whistling part in the middle, and a number of you critiqued my whistling. You critiqued Kim's whistling, you critiqued Michelle's whistling, so we're going to improvise.
Song I wrote, you might wanna sing it. No, oh no, don't worry. Be happy. Here's a little song I wrote.
Comes the
Might
little song.
wanna sing it. No, oh no, don't worry. Be happy. Get ready to whistle.
Need some help with the whistling.
Let's do it one more time. Michamocha. Michamocha. Ba'elim Adonai. Don't worry. Be happy. Michamocha. Ne'edav HaKodesh. Don't worry. Be happy. Noah Tehilot. Noah Tehilot. Oh, Sefele. Don't worry. Be happy. Sing and don't worry about a thing. Because every little thing is gonna be alright. Sing and don't worry about a thing. Because every little thing is gonna be alright.
And so, my friends, we have been singing about everything being okay, everything being all right. We've been singing about saying sorry. And now it's a time for us to all stand up and to put all of those thoughts and those ideas into our hearts and into our minds as we share the words of Adonai Sefatai Tiftach, God, open my lips so my mouth may say thank you and say sorry and say I love you.
Adonai Sefatai Tiftach Ufi Agitehilatecha Adonai Sefatai Tiftach Ufi Agitehilatecha.
We take a few moments now just for the prayers of our hearts to think about all the different things we've done this year.
Shalom Bimroma Uyase Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Israel Ve'inu Amen Ose Shalom Bimroma Uyase Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Israel Ve'imnu Amen Ya'aseh Shalom Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Israel 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 Ya'aseh Shalom Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael.
B'nei Adam. In the 10 days since Rosh Hashanah, we have tried to make up with the people we hurt during the last year. Today, we get to do something different. Today, we apologize to God. We have made mistakes. We beat our chests to show how sorry we are. And we said, Hashanu, Chatanu, Avinu. For the wrongs we have done, we say we are sorry. Together, let us say, Al Chet Shechatanu.
Al Chet Shechatanu, for hurting others people's feelings, we are sorry. Al Chet Shechatanu, for not listening to our parents, teachers and friends, we are
Sorry.
Al Chet Shechatanu, for not always telling the truth, we are
Sorry.
Al Chet Shechatanu, for taking something that doesn't belong to us, we are
Sorry.
Al Chet Shechatanu, for acting badly even when no one was watching, we are
Sorry.
For all these things, O God, forgive us.
Ve'al kulam eno selichot salach lanu v'chalanu kaper lanu.
Al Chet Shechatanu lefanecha, O Adonai our God, we are sorry for these things. Al Chet Shechatanu lefanecha, forgive us this time of year for the sins we have committed with our words and by our deeds, for putting before others our own desires and needs, for not sharing our toys and for giving in to greed.
And so, my friends, it's time for us to turn to Seder Kriyat Torah, to our Torah service. If everyone, all of our little friends, want to go line up with Buzz, we're going to go up onto the bima on that side, on those steps. Buzz, could you open up the ark for us? Okay, I can help you, Buzz. No need for long face. Wow! Look at all those Torahs! Take a Torah. Take a Torah. Each person one Torah. Buzz, can you take a Torah? Follow behind Buzz, my friends. Follow behind Buzz. We're dancing with the Torah scrolls. There are lots of friends here. Follow behind Buzz. A blue Torah. Purple Torah. Big Torah. Little Torahs. No? I can trade you for a little one. Who would like to trade one? Like some bells? Take the bells, we dance around, we bring them back.
Ashosha Devarim
Yom Kippur, right at the end of our service, for us in about 30 seconds, but for the rest of our congregation at about 11 past 8 this evening, we sound the shofar. And Rabbi Ettlinger pointed out to me that quite a few of you brought shofarot with you too. So if you have a shofar, come on up onto the bimah. This one belongs to you. Come on up onto the bimah. Does anyone else have a shofar here? Okay.
We'll do a full set before the song.
If you've got a shofar, okay.
It's not in there. Do the lesson. We'll do the lesson.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher ginelanu v'et mitzvotav v'tzivanu lishmoa kol shofar.
Take the shofar.
Are we ready to blow the shofar? Shevarim Tekiah, Tekiah, Teruah, Tekiah, Tekiah, Shevarim Teruah, Tekiah. Here's the big one. Can we take a deep, 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 deep breath? Everyone take a deep breath. Tekiah Gedolah. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A happy, very, very good year. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A very, very, very good year. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A very, very, very good year. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A very, very, very good year. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A very, very, very good year. Tekiah
Sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A very, very, very good year.
A very, very, very good year is what we wish you all. My friends, we're going to be exiting outdoor 5. We've got a little treat and for those of you who aren't fasting, a little snack for the new year. The creche is opening straight away. Our family service begins at 10:30. Our main service at 10 a.m. L'Shana Tova.
Shana